Just some thoughts on Mind the Gap. So if you've travelled on the London Underground, you'll probably remember at some stations there's words on the platform that say mind the gap, or you hear a tannoy that says mind the gap between the train and the station. This is because the train's just a bit too far away from the platform, or the platform's curved and the edge of the train is straight. Fun fact, in some stations in London the gap is 37 centimetres, so just over a foot, and I reckon you could get down there. So imagine you're at the platform and the train arrives and you hear the tannoy, it says mind the gap. Do you just run on and ignore the gap? Probably not. So now, if you think of those trains as thoughts, as notifications on your phone, as people just talking to you, you can imagine them as trains coming, and you can imagine yourself just reacting to them immediately, just jumping on the train. Or you could imagine yourself just observing the train and letting the train carry on. What would happen if you ignored a few trains? So if you pause and mind the gap and either purposefully get on to the train or purposefully ignore the train, that's probably easier said than done. How do you cultivate that gap between what's happening and then your thoughts and reactions to it? So one way to do that is meditation. That's just one way. And meditation helps you to really become more aware of what's going on in your mind and in your body and cultivate that gap. And cultivate's a good word, because cultivation of soil is an ongoing process. It takes work. It's not a quick fix. And nothing of worth really is a quick fix. So if you observe what's happening around you, observe your reaction to it, and kind of be light with it. Be light, don't judge your reaction, just be a bit light with it. Alan Watts said, real religion is the transformation of anxiety into laughter. So the talks here and the things I talk about aren't really about religion. So you could replace the word religion with real something is the transformation of anxiety to laughter. Thanks for listening.